Larry Krasner thanked voters today. He easily won the hotly contested Democratic primary for Philadelphia District Attorney, defeating 6 other candidates. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden spoke with Krasner today, and Joe is live in Center City with more. Joe.
So, Jess, Krasner held a news conference just about 2 hours ago. In this news conference, a lot focused on some war of words between the FOP. It was a slugfest during the campaign, and today it showed no signs of letting up. After a commanding win in the primary for District Attorney, Democratic nominee Larry Krasner says he's already talked with the police commissioner, the governor, and others. He immediately shrugged off continued criticism by the Fraternal Order of Police.
I'm not an enormous fan of people who make apologies for unconstitutional police abuse and for corruption, but I'm an enormous fan of people in law enforcement who keep their obligation to uphold the Constitution and seek justice.
Krasner, a lawyer whose resume includes extensive civil rights and criminal defense work, pledged on the campaign trail to reverse course. Under his leadership, the DA's office would no longer seek the death penalty and overly harsh sentences. John McNesby is president of the FOP.
He's never been pro-law enforcement. He sent that message his whole career. This isn't something that's just happened during this campaign.
Add to all of this, anti-police chants reportedly broke out outside Krasner's victory party last night. McNesby's take on what was described to be vulgarity directed at law enforcement.
We go to work every day to protect the community, and that was a gathering of bottom feeders, so to say.
Asked to respond to the nature of the reported chants, Krasner wouldn't condemn what he called free speech.
Free speech has been the engine that allows people to confront issues without there being violence.
A major part of the story behind Krasner's win, Democratic billionaire investor George Soros sent $1.5 million his way. That's money former Governor Ed Rendell believes put Krasner over the top.
He was probably running 4th or 5th in the polls. The $1 million plus turned the whole thing around.
Now, Krasner will face Republican Beth Grossman in the fall. In part, her campaign released a statement pointing to the Soros money, I quote, the purchasing of an election by a single individual who knows nothing of nor cares about Philadelphia is not what democracy looks like. Now, as for the FOP, they declined to say if they would possibly endorse Grossman or an independent candidate. Live in Center City, Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Joe.